there wasn't room because of the step. I could put a chair like in here, I guess. It's fairly tight, but so that you're always going from here and that way, and then I would always slide off this way.
Do you want to try?
It would be in this
Actually,
space, I think.
right. Yeah, it's widest. It's widest at
I
the
mean, I
top.
could literally sit here too, unless anyone cares. Yeah.
Oh, can we? If we could get a chair in there.
What if we just put a chair in here? Okay.
If we got one without the arms.
No, well, this will be my chair, so I don't. So I'll sit over here.
No, I mean, if we get one without arms, it'll fit better.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they're about the same.
She didn't think
Just steal one.
tobacco. They won't listen to it. They're eating freeze dried strawberries. They don't listen to it. She didn't realize it was like freeze dried. I thought everyone in freeze dried. Oh, it did not work. Besides tobacco, they don't listen to it. I'm here. You know what?
This mic doesn't even have a speaker, I don't think. We're not using it. Just, you want to turn it so it's, yeah. That's great.
All I need is a cigar and.
Do you want to put your bag back here?
Yeah, oh no, I will. I was going to put on my lights.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I will get up.
No, you're not in my way, so if you want to be sitting there right now,
Okay, great.
feel free. So yeah, so you'll always go from there that way, and I'll always come from here up.
That's perfect.
Okay, that's good. It's good to for future reference too. Yes. Yeah, I just lay out so I can invoice them for some stage direction money. So you know. Now there's something else plugged in here. It's your charger.
Oh,
But you know,
we can take it out.
are you sure? Because that other thing is like the
Take the
humidifier.
piano plug out.
I
And
can
then
take that.
replug it.
I can take that humidifier out. And
Yes.
just put it back in.
No, we'll just.
Also, the outlet's loose, so I think you're charging, but your plug is a little bit not you know well.
Anita, start.
They should have thrown in a couple of the days of Christmas just to.
I mean, should we start the service now? What a way to begin. I have to say, in addition to hearing all of you sing, one of my favorite moments of that was watching some of the choir alumni mouth the words and move along with the songs and the prayers that you've led. So, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. It is so good to be together tonight as we enjoy Shabbat, as we look forward to Pesach, of course, as we welcome our choir, and as we look forward to the celebration, Leah, of your bat mitzvah tomorrow. We're so happy and overjoyed to be able to share this moment as a family, and we invite you, Leah, to come up to the bima to bring your family and to help us light the Shabbat candles with your family. Mom, Dad, Rachel, Mark, everyone, come on up. She said, bring your family. She's ready. That's all. That's what it means. To the other side. Okay. Yeah, so just take it out. You can take it out of there. Go. Yeah. Beautiful. So let them say it. Amen. Shabbat shalom. We continue our service on page 12. We start with Lechuna Ranana. If you don't have a siddur, you can grab one from the back of the room. They look a lot like this. And we sing together Lechuna Ranana, and it literally means, come, let us sing joyously to God.
לכו נרננה לאדוני, נריע לצור אישנו. לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. נריע, נריע לצור אישנו, נקדם פניו בתודה. נריע, נריע לצור אישנו, בזמירות נריע לו. לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה, לכו נרננה לאדוני. נריע, נריע לצור אישנו, נקדם פניו בתודה. נריע, נריע לצור אישנו, בזמירות נריע לו. ישמחו השמיים ותגל הארץ, ירם הים ומלואו, יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו. אז ירננו כל עצי יער, לפני אדוני קיווה, קיווה לשפוט הארץ. ישפוט תבל בצדק, ועמים באמונתו.
We turn to page 17. We're at the bottom of the page. Romemu.
רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו בהר קודשו.
Sound great.
רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו בהר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו בהר קודשו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו בהר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו.
We sing Lecha Dodi. We welcome the Sabbath bride. We're on page 20.
A bit of a new tune perhaps for some, but it's also a classic Yiddish song, so you might know it. And if not, you will definitely catch along quickly.
I love a new tune.
לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ותפארת ולתחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך ומאורי. אורי, אורי, שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. ימין ושמאל תפרוצי, ואת אדוני תעריצי. על יד איש בן פרצי, ונשמחה ונגילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי בשלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה. תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. איי ידריי ידריי ידריי, איי ידריי ידריי, איי ידריי ידריי ידריי, איי 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 ידריי.
Now that we've welcomed Shabbat, we take a moment to welcome each other. Say Shabbat Shalom to the person behind you, across, make a new friend, have a drink. I like that. I do. It's a bop. Tov lehodot. What? You did verse 8. Did we always do that? No, you added that. That's nice. I mean, I like all the verses. You're going to sing it all the way through, Sadi Patamar? Great. Sorry, I'm just really into this. No, go ahead. Go. We continue on page 22. Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. Tov lehodot l'Adonai. It's good to give thanks to God. We're on page 22. This is the psalm for Shabbat.
Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. Tov lehodot l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. On this the day of days, my lips shall sing your praise, for I know that you'll always be here surrounding me. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulizamer l'shimcha elyon. Tov lehodot l'Adonai, ulizamer l'shimcha elyon. Ma gadlu ma'asecha מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מה גדלו מעשיך מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. צדיק אתה אמרי יפרח, כארז בלבנון יזכה, שתולים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו, עוד ינובון בשיבה, דשנים ורעננים יהיו להגיד, כי השער אדוני צורי, ולא עוולת בו.
Shabbat Shalom. So when we are lucky enough to have our choir here, I like to take the opportunity to tell everyone a classical Jewish story from the rich, rich canon of our tradition. And tonight I want to tell you a story that has two characters in it. One is called Rachel, and the other is her father, who's a rabbi. And it goes a little bit like this. Rachel asks her father, who's a rabbi, but also really just her father, Dad, I really, really, really want to study Talmud. Now, Rachel was super smart. She was the smartest. She nailed all of her classes. She was the master of every subject. But anyone that knows the word Talmud knows this is next level kind of study, right? Not easy, extremely difficult stuff. So he answers her, well, Talmud's really difficult. It requires not only that you read and memorize, but also that you think. Please, 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 she begs him, let me try. He says, all right, I'll give you a lesson, but listen carefully. 2 men working on a rooftop fell down a chimney. When they landed on the floor, one had a clean face and one had a dirty face. Which one went to wash his face? And now we're going to have a vote. If you think that the man who had the clean face went to wash his face, raise your hand. If you think that the man who had a dirty face went to wash his face, raise your hand. And now I will answer. Rachel thought for a long time about it. And she said in her mind, the dirty one, of course. Everyone washes his face when it's dirty, right? But then she had a second thought, and she was very pleased with herself and excited. And she said, I know, Father, the one with the clean face went to wash his face. And her father said, and how do you know this? She said, because he looked at the dirty face of his friend and thought, oh, my face must be dirty too. Whereas the one with the dirty face looked at the face of his friend and thought that his face must be clean also. The father smiled at his daughter. That is good thinking, my child, but to study Talmud, you must think a little harder than that. Why, Father? Because, he said, if 2 men fall down a chimney, how is it possible that only one of them would have a dirty face? Her face fell. She was very disappointed in herself. But her father consoled her. You did very well, he said. Always look for the question behind the question. That is how we study. So why did I share this story with you? Because Passover is around the corner. And of course, Passover is all about asking questions, right? Ma nishtana halayla hazeh? Why is tonight different from all other nights? You know that question. You know the 4 questions. But did you know that those questions are merely suggestions? And that the only actual requirement is that the Seder starts with any question, and that question must be asked by a child. So I say this to you. On Passover, ask every question, and don't just accept the answers. Ask the questions behind the questions. Be curious. We start the Seder with a question because the idea of a question is the fundamental act of a free person. A slave would never ask a question. So this Passover, I say, may we all be like Rachel. May we learn to ask our real questions, and even the questions behind those. I wish you all a wonderful holiday filled with joy and good health and happiness. Chag Sameach. We continue our service on page 28 with the Baruch Hu, and we rise.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
Please be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim. בחוכמה פותח שערים ובתבונה משנה עתים ומחליף את הזמנים ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו בורא יום ולילה גולל אור מפני חושך וחושך מפני אור.
ומעביר יום ומביא לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה אדוני צבאות שמו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ברוך אתה אדוני המורי ורבי. אהבת עולם בית ישראל עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת. תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשוכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד.
Okay, I'm going to need some help with this. I know a bunch of you know this. I'm not going to sing very loudly, so you better.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבבך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך והיו לתשפות בעיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
I don't know about you guys, but that was the best Ve'ahavta I've heard in a long time.
God
Tashkimian.
And now, from that inspiring place of belief, we ask God to shelter us in a Sukkot Shalom, a shelter of peace.
Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, ve'ha'amidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukkot shlomecha. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. 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 Amen.
Now, a song for Shabbat, V'shamru.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
Just you guys.
בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשו אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני
Sorry, I stole your job.
We rise for the Amidah, page 46. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Sfatai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Agi. Na 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 Adonai. Na 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 Sfatai Tiftach. Na 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 Ufi Agi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotinu Imotzeinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzhak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Ha'gadol Ha'gibor Ha'norah El-Yom Romel Hasadim Tovim Ve'konei Hakol Ve'zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imachot U'mevin Geulah Livnei Bneihem Le'man Shemo Ve'ahavam Melech Chozer U'Mashiach U'Magin Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Be'ezrat Sarah Atah Tikvul Olam Adonai Mechayeh HaKol HaPitarat Chayim B'Chesed Mechayeh HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim
אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללו בחסדה. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש.
We continue with a few moments of silent prayer. We offer words of healing to those in our community who are in need of healing of the body, mind, and spirit. If there's somebody you'd like to make a Misha Berach for this Shabbat, please share their name with us now. Mishaberach Avotenu ve'imotenu, Avraham, Yitzhak, ve'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, ve'Leah, Hu Yivarech et HaCholim. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit. And together we say,
Amen. So this evening, I would like to share with all of you a different melody for our Misha Berach, which I know is feels a bit wild after singing our beloved Misha Berach melody, but this beautiful healing prayer is actually a quotation from our Torah portion this week, Tazria Metzora. And in the Torah portion, we hear that Moses and the people Israel say, Ana elna refanala, please God heal her, please heal Miriam. And so we too say these words for our loved ones, Ana elna refanala. And it might be a new tune, but it's quite simple, and I think you will catch on. And if not, you'll catch on next week.
Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema. Amen. We turn now to pause to reflect on joy, smachot, happy things. So we ask that you tell us something that is bringing you joy, something that happened this week or maybe will happen. Tell us, Sheila.
Justice Jackson got confirmed, and Deborah Lipstadt got confirmed. So, hooray for both.
Emily.
I finished my ACT.
You finished your ACTs, Mazal Tov. Amazing, amazing. Alex.
Today is our wedding anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary to you and Allah. How wonderful, amazing. Rachel.
It's Leah's birthday.
It's your birthday?
Yeah.
I did not know. Happy birthday, Leah. And Mazal Tov to you and to your entire extended family and to both of you. What an amazing, amazing day we look forward to tomorrow. Yes.
My bat mitzvah.
And it's your bat mitzvah, yes. Tomorrow. We can't wait. Any other good news we want to Marina? And your birthday's Wednesday. Happy birthday, Rachel, in advance. And Mark is with us. Good to see you. Yes. Sophia, how old did you turn? Tell us. 14. Amazing. Wonderful. That makes sense. Yes?
It's the weekend.
Oh, it's the weekend. Amen to that. Beautiful. Mimi. As it should be. Beautiful. Still celebrating birthdays.
I've got one for all of us.
Let's hear it.
It's almost Pesach.
It's almost Pesach, the greatest holiday ever invented, obviously.
That's some high praise.
Yes, Rak Smachot, exactly. Last one. Okay, last two. Go ahead.
It's almost spring break.
Oh, it's almost spring break. Okay, yes. Yes.
I get to sing the 4 questions.
Love it. You get to sing the 4 questions during Passover. Okay, you'll tell us after. You'll tell us after. We have a lot of oneg. It's all good. We continue on page 282 with Aleinu. Please rise.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר היה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
As we approach Kaddish on page 294, we mourn those whom we've lost this past year, as well as at this time in years gone by. Of course, we mourn the victims of terror attack in Tel Aviv, Tomer Morad, Eitam Majini, and a third man that his name has yet to be released. We mourn the recent passing of Russell Lees, Ted Horowitz, Helen Jansen, Lee Brosgol, Trudy Kaplan, James Aragona, Bunny Zimmer, Gladys Schuker, Robert Friedman, Bernice Shore, Dan Francescan. We observe the yahrzeits for Bernie Stein, Shirley Schiff, Robert Kane, Julius Rappaport, Lester Rindler, Ann Bloomstein, Isidore Temkin, Robert Haskell, and Ray Kestenbaum. Are there additional names at this time? We rise as one community for Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, bi'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon u'vyomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lalmei al-maya. Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitzpa'ar v'yitzroman v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudusha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shivata. Tushbechata v'nechemata damiran b'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel, to which we say, amen.
Osei shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Please be seated. We invite up Jill Wilkinson to the Bima, our co-president, for some announcements.
Shabbat Shalom. I have to tell you, listening to this entire front section, saying the V'ahavta and all the prayers was amazing from back there. You guys were loud and powerful and sounded amazing. Well, thank you. I want to thank the choir and Anita for an amazing Passover Shabbat. You guys rocked it as always and sound as strong as ever. And I can say that because I've had 3 kids go through the choir, and you guys sound absolutely fantastic. I want to thank the rabbi, of course, student cantor Emma, and Dan for a beautiful service. And I want to say Mazel Tov to Marina and little Leah. Like, I can't believe the little one, the little Hodorov, is having her bat mitzvah tomorrow. That's just crazy. But Mazel Tov to the entire family. And as probably you know, Marina is on our board, and she volunteers, and she does so much for the temple, and we're so excited about all of what you guys do and contribute. So thank you for that. Sunday, there is a Passover Seder sing-along, so if you're interested in joining us, especially for the little ones, it'll be a lot of fun. It's at 11 o'clock. Next Friday, we do not have services because it's the first night of Passover, so there will be no services. So we'll see you back here the following week. And I think that's it. So Shabbat Shalom.
Before we turn to our closing song, I get to offer you the priestly benediction. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you. Yisar Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May you feel God's presence within you always, and may you find peace. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Join us next door for Oneg, Kiddush, and Motzi. Shabbat Shalom.
Oh yeah. I forgot that my mic was off during the say. I didn't realize it was off. Not the whole time, just